Mon Police launched a new taxi ID system to improve safety and trust in taxi service. Each taxi now has a unique number. Manipur Police, with help from villagers, found the body of a missing Assam worker in a forest in Churchandpur district. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has indicated that ceasefire talks in Gaza now focus on a comprehensive deal, improving the release of all remaining hostages simultaneously. The US State Department has reaffirmed that America maintains a good relationship with both India and Pakistan, emphasizing its commitment to working constructively with both nations. Hello and welcome to Nltv English Primetime. This is Chanchan Kasar and now the news in detail. Ahead of the 79th Independence Day, Headquarters C, Project Sewak and the Blood Center at District Hospital Dimapur organized a voluntary blood donation camp on Tuesday at Project Sewak Center, MI room. A total of 38 people, including officers, staff and corporals, donated blood. Chief Engineer Brigadier P.K. Oberoi and Medical Officer Dr. Rongsen Mar Longkumar attended the event. Speakers emphasized the importance of voluntary blood donation to help with blood shortage and promote community support. The organizers said the camp showed the spirit of unity and service, fitting for the Independence Day celebration. On August 11, the District Tobacco Control Cell in Pek held a meeting chaired by Deputy Commissioner Rodseto Nguru. During the event, 6 homes were officially declared tobacco-free home and certificates were given to the 3 institutions and 4 private residents. The DC urged everyone to help spread awareness about the dangers of tobacco and asked that any violation of tobacco laws by traders may be reported for action. Plans were also discussed to promote smoke-free office, and district officials stressed the need for teamwork to reduce tobacco use and highlighted efforts to share anti-tobacco message through local churches and community groups. The Indian Army has started Phase 2 of the Agniveer recruitment across service northeastern state. The Army Recruiting Office, Rangapahar, will hold a recruitment rally for Nagaland candidates from August 27 to 30 at Bhagat Stadium, Dimapur. Candidates who appear for the online exam between June 30 and July 10 can check the result on the official Join India Army website. Shortlisted candidates have been informed by email and should download their admit card for the rally. The rally will include 1.6 km run, physical fitness test, medical checkup and physical measurements. Candidates without admit card can contact or Rangapahar or call 9176-280-23484 for help. Pek District Chamber of Commerce and Industry announced a half-day shutdown of all business in Pek District on August 14 until 12 noon. This shutdown honors the sacrifice of Naga freedom fighters and called for unity among the Naga people. PDCCI highlighted that while Naga once stood united for a common cause, today many political groups divided the movement. This division have weakened the collective voice, delayed political solutions, and caused economic problems like overlapping taxes. The Chamber urged all Naga political groups to come together with one clear and honest voice to work towards peace, unity, and economic stability. In support, the Futsiro Town Business Association also announced a half-day shutdown in Futsiro Town on the same day. PTBA emphasized that August 14, known as Naga Independence Day, should remind everyone of the importance of the unity and reconciliation. Both organizations appealed to political groups, tribal bodies, churches, youth groups, and citizens to support this call for one voice, one solution, one future for the Naga people. On August 12, the Nagaland Forest Management Project, funded by GICA, held its annual review meeting at the Divisional Forest Office, Mon. The event gathered 75 participants, including forest officials, NGOs, district representatives, joint forest management committees, and self-help groups from 20 villages. Officials shared report on project progress, biodiversity conservation and rural livelihood improvement. Village leaders spoke about their success stories and challenges, appreciating the project support. District officials praised the forest department effort and encouraged communities to document traditional knowledge for future use. Despite repeated warnings, some residents in Dimapur continue to dump their household waste in open area after 6 a.m. The Dimapur Municipal Council workers clean the garbage early every morning, but people are seen throwing more waste in the same spot later in the day. During a recent inspection, DMC sanitation councillor from Ward 16, Zanbeni Yeptomi, observed individuals throwing garbage from cars and scooters at cleaning location. She stopped them and issued warning, emphasizing that such actions are wrong and harm the environment. The DMC has stated that if the practice continues, strict actions will be taken against offenders. Residents are requested to dispose of waste only before 6 a.m. and after 6 p.m. to help maintain cleanliness in Dimapur. Nagaland Cricket Association is proud as 3 players from the state have been selected for the Northeast Zone squad in the upcoming Duleep Trophy 2025-26. Jonathan Rongsen will captain the team, joined by Hem Bahadur Chetri and Setizali Rupuro. Malung Kichu has been named the team's physiotherapist. The team will play against Central Zone in the quarter finale from August 28 to 31 at Bengaluru Centre of Excellence. A pre-tournament camp will be held in Dimapur from August 18 to 24, organized by the NCA. The team will leave for Bengaluru on August 25, and the costs are shared by 6 Northeast states: Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland and Sikkim. Under Har Ghar Tiranga campaign, Bharatiya Janata Yuva Morcha Nagaland organized Tiranga Yatra bike rally on August 13th at DDSC Stadium, where more than 200 riders participated in the Yatra. The rally was flagged off by the former MLA and advisor government of Nagaland, Kyavi Yeptomi. We have a short report on this by reporter Niboli. Let's have a look. Heluyubi Rangau 29, known as Nagaland's Halin, from scoring many goals, is in the ICU fighting for his life after both his kidney failed. Nltv is known for Old Jaluke in Parent district. He started playing football in local school tournament and later played in the I-League 2nd Division for Madhya Bharat SC and Fate Hyderabad AFC. He played Nagaland win 3 games in a row of the 2022-23 Santosh Trophy and won the Golden Boot at the 2022 Captain Kangaroos Memorial Trophy. He also inspired fans in the Parent District Football League with his great performance. Nltv is also a youth coach and his last game was for Nagaland at 2024 Northeast game where the team won bronze. He is now waiting for kidney transplant surgery and supporters are asked to pray in support for him in his fight to live. We will now take a short break. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Welcome back, viewers. Let's get back with the news. Preparations for the India 79 Independence Day are underway in full swing. On August 13, contingents in Dimapur conducted their final rehearsal at DDSC Stadium. The district administration is overseeing the practice to ensure a smooth and successful celebration on August 15. Nagaland Paid Minister Jacob Zimome has provided updates on the ongoing Har Ghar Tiranga and Har Ghar Swachhata campaign, which are seeing strong public participation in districts such as Mokokchung, Zeniboto, Kifri and Kohima. The activities include cleaning and beautifying JJM and SBMG assets, flag hoisting, taking pledge, setting up photo booth, painting patriotic murals and planting flower and saplings. The department is also working with the Department of Art and Culture to broaden the campaign's impact and promote community spirit and share responsibility. The Center for Naga Tribal Language Studies, Nagaland University, Kohima has launched a 2-day international workshop on indigenous folkloristics, methods and approaches from August 13 to 14. The event featured renowned resource persons, including an international scholar from a university in the USA, educators and poets from local college and folklorists from regional institutions. The workshop aims to deepen understanding of indigeneity and folklore in the context of global cultural changes, encourage Naga to engage critically with their own oral traditions, and reaffirm folklore as a cultural, social and decolonizing imperative. The inaugural celebration, chaired by Dr. Imlian La Imchen, included a welcome address outlining the workshop vision, followed by remarks from Governor Dr. Yanbemi Yantan, and concluded with a vote of thanks. The Department of Employment, Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Nagaland, held the third review meeting for the 5th National Chief Secretary Conference on August 12. The meeting was led by Sotsula IAS Commissioner and Secretary, people from Agricultural Education, Industries and NSCDM Department joined. They talked about the theme Skilling for a Future-Ready Workforce. The focus was on making skill training fit new industry need and getting workers ready for future challenges. Before the 79th Independence Day, the Border Security Force held a 79-kilometer cycle race from Bandipora to Srinagar on Tuesday, August 12. This race was part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav and Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat program. The goal was to inspire love for the country among the riders and local people. In Anupgarh, Rajasthan, the 23rd Battalion of the BSF organized a bike and cycle rally with a national flag as part of the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign. BSF members rode through the city carrying the Indian flag to encourage patriotism. A similar rally took place in Jaisalmer, where BSF personnel from the North Sector headquarters also carried the tricolour flag throughout the city.
बीएसएफ ने एक रैली इनेकाद की है जो कि बीएसएफ बांडीपोरा से लेके बीएसएफ हेडक्वार्टर हमहामा तक होगी, जिसकी डिस्टेंस 79 किलोमीटर रहेगी। और ये एक ऐसा इनिशिएटिव है जो इंडिपेंडेंस डे को लेके हम सेलिब्रेट कर रहे हैं कि एक तिरंगा रैली टाइप होगी ये।
जब मैंने ये मैसेज सोशल मीडिया पे देखी कि 79 किलोमीटर ऑफ साइकिलिंग, 79 साइकिलिस्ट्स ऑन 79th इंडिपेंडेंस डे, मेरा तो दिल भर गया कि यार मैं तो इस रेस में, इस रैली में पार्ट लूं।
जैसे कि आपने देखा है, आज बीएसएफ ने एक रैली इनेकाद की है जो कि बीएसएफ बांडीपोरा से लेके बीएसएफ हेडक्वार्टर हमहामा तक होगी, जिसकी डिस्टेंस 79 किलोमीटर रहेगी। और ये एक ऐसा इनिशिएटिव है जो इंडिपेंडेंस डे को लेके हम सेलिब्रेट कर रहे हैं कि एक तिरंगा रैली टाइप होगी ये।
जब मैंने ये मैसेज
On August 12, Mon Police launched a new taxi ID system to improve safety and trust in taxi services. Each taxi now has a unique number and drivers wear matching number t-shirt. The system also uses GPS, QR code and an SOS button for quick help and complaint reporting. The launch took place at the SP office with speeches from Deputy Commissioner SP and Mon Taxi Union President. Officials hope this will reduce bad behavior, rash driving and help police respond faster. On August 12, Manipur police arrested a 22-year-old woman named Ilangbam Bejashwari Devi. She is a member of the band group Pripek, which is active in Manipur. She was caught in Hyanglam, Awang Laikai, Kakching district based on specific information. She lived in Hirangoi, Tong, Maibam Laikai, Imphal West. Police found a mobile phone with her and are checking it for any link of the group. Pripak is a Bain outfit under the Unlawful Activities Act and wants to make Manipur an independent state. Police believe her arrest will help learn more about the group's planned supporters and recent activities. More investigation and raid are expected. Manipur police, with help from villagers, found the body of a missing Assam worker, Dugda Hazarika, in a forest in Churchandpur district. He had been missing for over 2 weeks. Hazarika, 37, worked for Bharat Infra Private Limited on the construction of National Highway 102. His body was found between Shazahau and Zabeli village, about 17 kilometers from Shangat police station. Villagers alerted the police and the body was recovered on Tuesday. It has been sent to the Churchandpur hospital for examination. Police are investigating the cause of death. A young man named Shubham Das from Saratpali, Silchar tried to attack his ex-girlfriend with acid at Radham College. The girly class 12 student had ended their relationship 2 days earlier. Shubham entered the college with acid, but students and staff stopped him in time. Some students beat him up before the police arrived and took him into custody. The girl has filed a case at Rangikari police station. Her classmates say the attack was due to rejected love, but Shubham's mother say they were in a long-term relationship. Police are now investigating the matter. The Supreme Court of India has asked the Meghalaya government to explain what it's doing to stop illegal mining in Khasi Hill. The court gave the state 4 weeks to submit a written report called on affidavit. The order came from Chief Justice B.R. Gaval, Justice K. Vinod Chandran and N.V. Anjaria. They were told by a senior lawyer that illegal mining is still happening in forest areas that are supposed to be protected. A lawyer from Assam told the court that mining in Meghalaya is causing flooding in Assam, which is hurting people there. The court gave Meghalaya the last chance to give a full explanation of its action to stop illegal mining. Parameshwaram also said that a term from the Central Empower Committee visited the area and saw many full violations. He said Meghalaya did not answer the committee's questions. Meghalaya lawyer replied that the CEC visited the area on July 18 and gave them a questionnaires which the state had already answered, but the court said the CEC did not receive any reply. The lawyer also said that the National Green Tribunal had already made a detailed order about this issue. He said the state had closed illegal mines and only legal mining is allowed now. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is expected to speak at the United Nations General Assembly in September. The 88th UNGA session started on September 9 with the high-level debate from September 23 to 29. Brazil speaks first, followed by USA President Donald Trump on September 23. Modi will speak on the morning of September 26 along with leaders from Israel, China, Pakistan and Bangladesh. Modi met Trump in the US in February and they plan to work on a trade deal by fall 2025. However, Trump recently announced tariff on India's goods, including a 25% tariff on Russian oil purchased from India starting August 27. India says these tariffs are unfair and will protect its economy. The US term will visit India on August 25 for trade talk, aiming to finish the deal by October or November. Trump claims he helped solve many international conflicts during his second term, including the recent India-Pakistan tension. Rohit Rajpal, chairman of the IOA Anti-Doping Committee, hailed the recently passed anti-doping bill as a game-changer for Indian sport. He praised the sport minister and minister for pushing through his long-awaited reform. Rajpal highlighted the bill's potential to resolve dispute efficiency and bring clarity to sport governance. He also called for greater collaboration with sport associations and emphasized the importance of athlete awareness. The National Sport Governance Bill, which established a national board and dispute resolution mechanisms, and the amended anti-doping bill ensuring NADA's autonomy in line with WADA norms, were both passed by Parliament.
I think everything went off very well today. First, the EC meeting was excellent, and followed by the SGM was again all the approvals that were required from this meeting very peacefully were done. And I think everybody's on the same page to work towards development of sport and get these big events. 2030 is a target set by everyone, the Commonwealth Games, and then followed by the Youth Games, followed by 2036 Olympics, which is a big one for us. So everything is moving very well towards that direction. So I think that great work by the Sports Minister, great work by the Sports Ministry. I think a lot of people have worked very, very hard. Mansukh Bhai Mandavia ji, and of course the vision of the Prime Minister of this country to clean up sports. And I think this is a reform that is long pending. I think it's a great game changer. I think it's going to be the game changer for sports in India because things can move much faster. Disputes can be resolved much faster. There'll be clarity for sports people. There'll be clarity for sports administration. I think it was a very, very needed reform, and I'm so glad and thankful to the Sports Minister and the Sports Ministry for having taken this step and getting it passed. We need to work together with the associations, whether they are national or state associations. We want more inclusivity. We want them to be. I've served on NADA, for some time, so I have some knowledge on this. And we want to collaborate with WADA and also see what kind of measures they are taking and update ourselves and make sure that there's more awareness with athletes. I think there is from the last time I noticed that there was a proper racket functioning in the country where it's like drug pushing. People are on commission pushing drugs to supplements to young kids who are not aware, especially in the villages and all around the country. So I think that what we want to do is to make sure, firstly, that the athletes get aware of what they're taking. And firstly, they shouldn't be taking anything, but supplementation is necessary, free of any performance enhancers. So yeah, it needs to be a fair and fair play, and that's what needs to be explained to players. So yeah, a mechanism like this and reaching out programs, etc. A lot of things are on the anvil, and also for I had mentioned before that I would recommend to the ministry that for people who are doing these kind of criminal acts by pushing these drugs, a criminal code of conduct needs to be put into this. Yeah, so what we've done is we formed a committee. I formed a committee now, and we are going to be meeting very soon with the committee, and then all these measures that we are discussing, we're going to be taking it to the sports ministry, to NADA, to WADA, like I said, and a full engagement and a plan will be drawn out to execute it all over the country. Yeah, the basic, like General Harpar from our team is coordinating on that part. He's also in the committee, and he was explaining that there are going to be core games which are always there, like archery and some of the other games which are traditional games. They are going to be there, and then the host nation gets to choose some which are traditional games for them to be able to promote those, and then additional games. It's divided into 3 categories, and so the additional games also will be chosen. So we have basically also communicated with all the national associations to start preparing for the Commonwealth, and also to promote and write to them to participate in the next Commonwealth Games.
The Indian Olympic Association has officially approved India's bid to host the 2030 Commonwealth Games announced during the special general meeting on August 13 in New Delhi. While Ahmedabad is the primary city in the expression of internet, IOA President PT Usha said the final venue is yet to be decided, with Bhubaneswar and Delhi also under consideration. Officials promise an inclusive game featuring all medal winning sport. The final bid must be submitted by August 31.
So now we all together, and then we'll start working, and then it is good for the sports, if you work together. So unanimously we decided that the 2030 Commonwealth Games bid now. But we have a lot of places infrastructure, and Ahmedabad is doing very good, and even we have Orissa also, and some of the facilities we have in Delhi also, and we will, I think very soon it will be announced where.
A Bengaluru devotee, Kalyan Rama Krishnamurti, donated ₹1 crore to the Sri Venkateshwara Anna Prasadam Trust to support free meals for devotees at the Tirumala temple. Another devotee, KM Srinivasa Murthy, gifted a diamond and Vijayanti stunt golden Lakshmi pendant worth ₹25 lakh for adorning the idol of Sri Bonga Srinivasa Murthy. Both donations were handed over to TDD officials at Tirumala. The Tirupati Devasthanamas manage this renowned temple known as the world's richest Hindu shrine. On Wednesday, Chief Justice of India B.R. Gavai said he will look into a request about stray dog. This request was asked for urgent hearing by the Conference for Human Rights. The Chief Justice and Justice K. Vinod Chandran said another court bench was already made in order about this issue. On August 11, a bench of justice said dog bites are a serious problem. They ordered that all stray dogs in Delhi NCR be moved to safe place quickly. The request said that 2001 animal birth control rules, which requires regular sterilization and vaccination of stray dogs, are not being followed. The August 11 order also asks for shelter for about 5,000 dogs to be made within 6 to 8 months. The anti-terror operation in the Akkal forest area of Kulgam, Jammu and Kashmir has reached its final stage, said IGP Kashmir V.K. Birdi on Wednesday. The operation ongoing since August 1 has seen 2 army personnel killed and 9 injured. 2 terrorists have been neutralized through their identities remain undisclosed. The Akkal encouraged this now one of the longest running anti-terror missions in the Kashmir.
ऑपरेशन अभी मुकम्मल मरहले पे पहुंच चुका है, तो बाकी तफसीलात अगर कोई खास होंगी तो आपसे साझा की जाएगी। ऑपरेशन अभी मुकम्मल
Khalid Jamil has been appointed head coach of the India's senior men's football team on a full-time 2-year contract with a possible 1-year extension based on performances. The IIFF announced on Wednesday Jamal, who left ISL club Jamshedpur FC, is the first Indian to take the national team helm since 2012. He will begin training on August 15 in Bengaluru ahead of India's CAFA National Cup matches against Tajikistan, Iran and Afghanistan. Jamal, a former Indian international, is widely respected for leading Aizawl FC to a historic I-League win in 2016 and brings deep experience from both playing and coaching. The US State Department has reaffirmed that America maintains a good relationship with both India and Pakistan, emphasizing its commitment to working constructively with both nations. State Department spokesperson Tammy Bruce said such balanced diplomacy benefit regional and global stability. She highlighted past US effort during a May conflict between India and Pakistan, claiming swift high-level engagement helped avert escalation. While India insists it resolved the issue through direct military dialogue, the US credited its leadership, including President Trump, for peace effort globally. Trump reiterated his desire to be a president of peace, citing recent global conflict resolution.
Obviously, we had a experience with Pakistan and India when there was a conflict, one that could have developed into something quite horrible. I was here at the State Department at the time, and there was an immediate concern and immediate movement with the Vice President, the President, and the Secretary of State in addressing the nature of what was happening. Many of you who were in the room in the days afterward, we described the nature of the phone calls, the work that we did to stop the attacks and to then bring the parties together so we could have something that was enduring. And it's a very proud moment and a very good example of what Secretary Rubio is committed to, Vice President Vance in that, of course, case as well. But the top leaders in this nation involved in stopping that potential catastrophe. I would say that our relationship with both nations is as it has been, which is good, and that is the benefit of having a president who knows everyone, talks to everyone, and that is how we can bring differences together in this case. So it's clear that the diplomats here are committed to both nations. I can tell you also that there has been a U.S.-Pakistan counterterrorism dialogue that was established. At this dialogue in Islamabad, the United States and Pakistan reaffirmed their shared commitment to combating terrorism in all its forms and manifestations during this latest round of the talks in Islamabad. The United States and Pakistan discussed ways to enhance cooperation to counter terrorist threats, and I think that for the region and for the world, the United
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, in a televised address, urged the people of Iran to rise against their regime, declaring that soon your country will be free, highlighting Iran's worsening water crisis and economic hardship. Netanyahu blamed the Iranian leadership for imposing tyranny. He offered future Israeli support in restoring Iran's water system through advanced technology once Iran is free. Calling for courage and justice, he said, "If you will it, a free Iran is no dream. Now is the time for action."
Greetings from Jerusalem to the proud people of Iran. Your leaders forced a 12-day war on us, and they lost miserably. They lie through their teeth, but on rare occasions, they tell the truth. A few days ago, the Iranian president said, "We have problems with water, electricity, money, and inflation. Where don't we have a problem? There won't be any water in the dams by September or October." He's right. Everything is collapsing. In this brutal summer heat, you don't even have clean, cold water to give your children. Such hypocrisy. Such disdain for the Iranian people. To live like this is not fair to you. It's not fair to your children. But I have very good news. Israel is the #1 recycler of water in the world. We recycle 90% of our wastewater, and we lead the world in desalination. We know exactly what to do so Iran can also have plentiful water. Almost a decade ago, I opened a Telegram channel in Farsi to teach water management to Iranians. 100,000 Iranians joined almost instantly. The thirst for water in Iran is only matched by the thirst for freedom. So here's the great news. The moment your country is free, Israel's top water experts will flood into every Iranian city, bringing cutting-edge technology and know-how. We will help Iran recycle water, we'll help Iran desalinate water. And what would that look like? Just imagine water skiing again in the Karaj Dam with your families. Imagine walking hand in hand with your partner next to the bountiful river in Farahzad, which is now completely dried up. Imagine the parched trees in Yavaran and Darband getting as much plentiful water as the trees in IRGC strongholds. Imagine restoring the once stunning Urmia Lake in the northwest of Iran. Well, all this is not a dream. This can be your reality. But instead of making this a reality, your dictators impose tyranny and poverty upon you, just as they impose war on us. For 46
70 years old Sikh man Harpal Singh is in a coma after a brutal unprovoked assault with a golf club near Gurdwara in Los Angeles. The attack is widely condemned as a racially motivated hate crime. The LADP has arrested a suspect, but the community demands the attack be officially ceased fire as a hate crime. Seeking justice and accountability, this incident is part of a risking trend of racially charged attack against the Indian diaspora globally, including hate crime in Canada and Ireland. South Asian communities worldwide are urging stronger hate crime laws and systematic action against racism. Typhoon Podul hit Taiwan's southeast seas on Wednesday, bringing strong winds up to 191 km per hour and heavy rain. The storm made landfall near Taitung country and is moving west at about 36 km per hour. It is expected to cross southern Taiwan, then head towards China's Fujian province. More than 5,500 people were evacuated, and school and officials are closed in 9 cities, including Kaohsiung and Tainan. Over 380 flights, both domestic and international, were cancelled. The typhoon may bring up to 600 mm of rain in southern mountainous area, while strong wind and wave affected the southeast. Heavy rain and not started yet. Podul is expected to weaken after crossing Taiwan's mountain. The capital, Taipei, and northern take centers are not in storm spot. Authorities are monitoring the situation and advising people to stay safe. The Indian restaurant in North Amdonshire, England is seeking public help after 4 men ate a meal worth around 23,000 in August 4 and fled without paying. CCTV footage shows the men enjoying curries and lamb chops before running off despite the waiter's attempt to stop them. The owners reported the theft to police and urged local business to stay alert. North Amdonshire police are investigating and have asked anyone to information to come forward. The incident has drawn widespread online condemnation. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has indicated that ceasefire talks in Gaza now focus on comprehensive deal improving the release of all remaining hostages simultaneously. Rather than in phases, Egypt and Qatar are meditating a framework linking this to a lasting ceasefire and Israel withdrawal. Netanyahu emphasized he wants all of them released before ending the war, demanding Hamas surrender. Meanwhile, the UN warns of worsening starvation in Gaza with over 220 dead from malnutrition. Israel also struck militants posing as air workers in a vehicle falsely bearing the World Central Kitchen logo. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky will visit Berlin on Wednesday to meet German Chancellor, European leaders and US officials. The meeting comes just before the Trump-Putin summit, which Ukraine and Europe are not part of. Zelensky will first talk with Europe leaders, then join a video call with US President Trump and Vice President JD Vance. He will also meet with countries willing to help with any future peace deal. Trump says he wants to see if Putin is serious about peace, but suggests Ukraine may need to give up some land. European leaders are worried this could strengthen Putin and lead to more conflict. Israel is talking to South Sudan about moving some Palestinians from Gaza to South Sudan. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu calls this voluntary migration, but many people worry this move is not really a choice for the Palestinians. Gaza has been badly damaged by war. Many people have lost their home and food is hard to find. Moving people to South Sudan could cause more problems. South Sudan is more facing hunger, violence, and a weak government. Palestinians and many countries say this plan is wrong. They say it not truly voluntarily and goes against international law. Egyptian leaders worry it could make the foreign more unstable, but many Palestinians fear that moving them away from Gaza means they will not be able to return again. That is all for the Nltv English Primetime. For more news and updates, keep watching Nltv.